today I'm doing a reaction video of who's this?
My
Yo, just watching this
I
guy.
don't really understand why kids these days enjoy stuff like Steal a Brainron or any of these games.
Yeah.
I'm an unk, meaning I don't really understand
Okay.
why kids these days enjoy stuff like Steal a Brainron
Yeah, I don't understand.
or any of these games. But there's one thing I do understand.
I like
These
chips.
games make a lot of money. And right now,
Money. Wait,
So
money.
I
Wait, money. We need to do this.
came up with a plan. What if I
A
make my
plan?
own Brainron games and then create an empire of Brainron? Then I could get
So I feel like I have to pause this a lot, to like.
make it your own.
Mhm.
But you could just do random effects on this, like this.
I don't want to steal the video. Hold on. So please don't say I'm stealing the video. I'm reacting to it. That's the thing. React.
some of that sweet cash all these developers
I'm just gonna let you watch it for a few
are making.
seconds.
First things first, I'm in a new group, but of course, to have an empire, I'm gonna need a lot of games. So I found these 4 developers to help me, and each one of them has 7 days to make a game.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what games they're making.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay. I was like, am I recording?
Brainron incremental game.
Egg hatching brain rot game.
Wow, don't you just love Brainron? You probably noticed, but by brain rot games, I mean oversaturated cash grabs. The type of stuff that Roblox kids just can't get enough of. I'm talking spamming studs everywhere, retro swap, Italian brain rot, you know, all the good stuff. And each one of these developers is making their own version of brain rot. So it'll be interesting to see how these games turn out. Will I get rich? I think there's a pretty good chance. On day 2, Do Nothing Studios was really starting to take off, and all the developers already had quite a bit of progress. Starting with Bloxy, who was hard at work with his heart
This is a
rate.
completely finished card ride that he was accidentally a steal. I am pretty much an intellectual at brain rots and stuff, but I have no idea which one is the most popular. Let's do Traveler Problem. Yep, I decided that.
Rayquaza just finished his map.
So this is the map I've made.
Bear Dad is pretty much already done. And Fox Dev has bushes that move. All the games are looking good, but the group was looking kind of boring, so I decided it was time for a new look. Wow, beautiful, isn't it? Anyways, while all the developers were hard at work, I decided to work on my own game. Okay, well, I bought the game. But it'll make a great addition to Do Nothing Studios, because
Okay.
me and some friends are going to turn this game into Grow a Niche Fruit, which is a very popular meme right now. Yeah, it's these really weird fruits. But I'm pretty sure all the little Timmies will love it. And now we're on track to have 5 games, and one step closer to
Yeah.
getting rich.
It's
It's day
funny.
3, and it's been a pretty chill day so far.
Okay.
I got the icon and thumbnail done for my game, which looked kinda cursed, and then I started building the map a little bit more. Grow a Niche Fruit was already looking pretty good, but let's
What
check
was
out
the
what
game
other
used to
developers.
be?
Bloxy's game is looking pretty,
What did the game used to be?
interesting, but it fits the brain rot theme pretty well. Daredevil's game is just Steal Brain Rot, but Rayquaza and Fox Dev have some really unique ideas. I'm starting to think brain rot might not be so bad after all. Just pretend I didn't say that. Brain rot is bad. It's literally called brain rot, but I can't help but think maybe it's kind of fun. Anyways, with development underway, some people are starting to catch on. And by some people, I mean this one guy. Do Nothing Studios already had its first fan, and it's only up from here. But speaking of fans, if you're watching this video right now, please consider subscribing, because I'm trying to get to 60k subscribers before the end of 2025, and only you can make that possible.
We can't subscribe to
Anyways,
my
back
app
to the
because
video.
we're on a Roblox game. So this
It's
is the
day 4, and I got some bad news this morning.
Unique
Unfortunately,
Roblox
Fox
game.
Dev can't continue due to personal reasons, meaning we're now left with a total of 4 developers, if you include me. But that's still plenty of developers, because the games we're creating have the potential to go viral, and I'm sure Do Nothing Studios will still be a success. Just look at the group, we gained another member today, meaning we now have a total of 2 kids. Anyways, there's no crazy updates today. All the games look pretty much the same, and development is still underway, but hopefully we have some good news for tomorrow. It's day 5, and honestly, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about my game. You see, the map is built, and I have all the AI fruits, but the game is still pretty broken. You see, when I bought the game, there was still a lot of bugs, and I hired a scripter to try and fix those bugs, and he hasn't really done anything yet. We also need to replace all the Floppa stuff with fruit stuff, because when I bought the game, it was
Oh,
real
Floppa.
Floppa, and now we essentially only have 3 more days to get the fruit game finished. But now's a good time to explain the timeline. See, the reason I made this a 7-day challenge is because trends on Roblox dive really quickly, and since we're making Brainron games and trying to capitalize on trends, trends, there's a chance trends could die out before we release the game. That's why we need to get these out fast. And all the other developers have pretty much finished their games. See, Bloxy's game is pretty much already
But
done.
this
And
trend's
same with
pretty
Brainron.
much already
And
out.
Daredevil's game has pretty much
You
been
know,
out since the start. So
Carrie and
all this
Brainron.
done. And
Carrie and Brainron's
we're
already
almost
out.
my chance to advertise these games and get super rich. So the first thing I did was make some rainbow versions of the fruits, which took a lot longer than I expected it to. And then me and my friend Zul touched up the map a little bit with some new models. And then I hired someone to
knew it
hopefully
wasn't
fix all the
touchable.
UI. And the game was actually starting to look really good. Dare I say, even pretty fun. I'm kind of starting to like this break.
Why does he like it? He likes it. Yep, he likes it. It's official. Yep.
Not stuff. And we might actually have a chance of getting rich here, but it's all up to the scripter now. The fate of growing niche fruit is in his hands, so we'll just have to wait and see. It's day 7, and
I like that one. I like that transition thing. It wasn't even transition. It was just thing showing the.
yeah, I know it's day 6. I've just been super busy with university, but now it's the weekend. It's a perfect time to test out some Roblox Brainron games. But hold on a second, we're not going to be playing the games today, because some of them aren't even finished yet, including mine, which means this weekend we actually have to lock in. So I want to start advertising these games as soon as possible. But one thing I've learned excuse me. But one thing I learned so far is that making a game in 7 days is very hard. Even though the game I bought was like pretty much finished, remaking it into Grow Niche Fruit has still been a very hard task. But with just a few extra days, I think all the developers and me can all get our games finished. So I guess instead of a 7-day challenge, it's more like a 9-day
Tonight,
challenge.
I think this might be my last video tonight, unless I make a extra video later.
I just don't want to rush too hard, because even Brainron games still have to be pretty well made. Anyways, day 7 didn't go how it was planned to be, but hopefully in the next clip, all the games will be finished. It's day 9, I'm pretty sure. And today is the day, that's right, all the games are finished now. This morning, me and my scripter finished up Grow Niche Fruit, so I wrote a description, I added all my icon and thumbnails, and it's ready. When I said all the games are finished, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just gonna do a little thing. Okay, have
All the games are finished. And even if they aren't, I'm still gonna advertise them, because we're already late by 2 days. So in approximately 5 hours, I'll be writing the ads. But before then, let's give one final test to all the games. First up was Grow Niche Fruit by yours truly. So how this game works is you buy fruits, and then you take care of them like pets. You have to feed them so their hunger bar goes up, and the older they get, the more value they have. And then you can sell those fruits and buy better fruits. They come in stock like Grow Garden, so it makes the gameplay kind of interesting. It's a pretty simple gameplay loop, but it's pretty well made in my opinion. I'm gonna rate this game 7 out of 10. The next game was Steel and Elements, and it's very self-explanatory. It's the same thing as Steel and Brainron, except the characters are elements instead. I don't think the game is totally finished yet, because right now there's only 3 elements, but unfortunately it has to be advertised anyways. But Beardev can still fix the game while it's being advertised. For now though, this game's potential is a 4 out of 10. Cart Ride into a Brainron for free admin. I mean, what else do I have to say? It's a super simple game, and Cart Ride games have been around forever. I actually think this one looks pretty nice. There's not like a million super stimulating things everywhere. It's just straight to the point. And for that reason, this game's potential is a 7 out of 10. Also, what a banger soundtrack, right? And finally, game number 4, Brainron Incremental. Basically what you do in this game is collect all the brain rocks that
I like this. I think it will
randomly spawn, which gives you cash. Then you spend that cash on upgrading and trying to spawn better brain rods. It's pretty simple, but all the UI is actually insanely nice. And the game itself looks really good, but there is a few things that need to be polished up. I'm gonna rate this game a 7.5 out of 10. So that's all the games. They're all really good for the most part. Of course, they'd probably be a bit better if you had more time, but for what they are, I think a few of them have a chance of going viral. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's finally time to release the games. And of course, advertise them. So I made them all public and started running some sponsorships. I'm gonna check up in a few days and see how they're doing, but I guess we gotta just hope the algorithm pushes them. And hopefully the plan succeeds, and we get rich off Brainron. It's day, well, I don't even know anymore. But we're around halfway done advertising the game. And so far, it's not looking too bad. Brony's Fruit has 7,500 visits right now, and quite a few active players, and a decent amount of favorites. Cartwright into a Brainron has almost 6,000 visits. Brainron Incremental has around 4,000, and finally Steel and Element has only 9. Since it wasn't finished, I didn't really want to use ad credits on it, and decided it would be better to use them on the other games. So for being halfway done advertising, it's not looking too bad. We have around 17,000 visits total across all the games. So by the end, I'm expecting to have around 30 to 40,000. And of course, hopefully make a good amount of Robux.
I'm
Also, being
sleepy.
the absolute genius that I am, I posted a TikTok video hoping you would promote the game.
Oh, so cute.
But it did kind of miss, so I'm not sure how much it affected it. Anyways, I'll see you guys for one last final update once all the ads are finished. It's day 14, and advertisements are all complete, and now I guess it's time to see the results. After 2 weeks of hard work, our Brainron Empire has gathered over 20,000 visits across all the games. But here's the real test. How much Robux did we make? So we have 475 Robux.
Also, sorry to this game. I don't understand his name. I can see it, but I can't really read it that much. I do know how to read some stuff. I actually have like a good read in my class. I'm the only one who actually reads in my class. But in my class in school.
And then we have 822 pending, which means we
But sorry that I can't pronounce this guy's name.
made over 1,200 Robux. Honestly, not bad. The Rainbow Apple low-key carried though. So, did I get rich off Brainron games? Well, I guess I made a little bit of Robux, but I think I learned something a lot more valuable than that. Making games shouldn't always be about profit. It should be about having fun, creating something that you really enjoy. Because when you look back on the games you create, you see a part of yourself, engraved in every little block and even every free model. Being able to look back on those memories, well, it's worth a lot more than some Robux.
Okay. Shout out. Actually, I wish you would shout out me. I'm missing shout out to him. I should shout out me. He's the best YouTuber ever.
Lost.
Okay, bye.